Your dog just rolled onto their back in the middle of the living room. Legs in the air, tongue hanging sideways, completely ridiculous. Most people assume their dog is just being goofy. What you don't realize is that you just walked past one of the most radical safety and happiness displays in the entire animal kingdom. And the behaviors you'll see on this list are all things a dog only does when life is genuinely good. The last one happens in silence, and most owners miss it completely. 1. The full body shake when they're completely dry. Your dog just met someone at the front door, sniffed a hand, accepted a pat, offered a tail wag. Then the person steps inside and your dog does a full body shake, head to tail, like they just climbed out of a lake, except they're bone dry. Most people don't even register it. If they do, they assume the dog is resettling their fur or shaking off a weird vibe. But animal behaviorists call this a displacement shake, a voluntary nervous system. Reset. It's what happens when a dog processes a mildly arousing event and their body says, okay, I can let that go now. Dogs who are chronically anxious don't do this. Their system stays locked in low-level activation, never quite releasing, never quite settling. The shake means the system spiked and came back down on its own. That only happens when a dog feels fundamentally safe. It's not random. It's not about fur. It's a neurological exhale. Next time you see it, don't ignore it. That shake is your dog telling you their world feels stable. 2. The zoomies. Your dog is in the backyard, no trigger, no warning. Suddenly they're sprinting in wide loops, ears pinned flat, eyes wild, taking corners at full speed like something invisible is chasing them. Then they stop, pant, look at you like nothing happened. Most people call it burning off energy, too much food, not enough walks. But researchers who study what are officially called frenetic random activity periods have found that zoomies almost never occur in stressed or anxious dogs. They appear almost exclusively in dogs experiencing positive emotional arousal. A team at the University of South Australia analysed play behaviour in over 400 dogs and found that spontaneous high-energy bursts correlated with secure social environments, not excess calories or missed exercise. Your dog isn't burning off energy. They're overflowing with safety. Zoomies are what happen when a dog's emotional tank is so full, their body cannot contain it. That's not chaos. That's joy with nowhere else to go. Let them run. If you're starting to see your dog's weirdest moments in a completely different light, hit like and subscribe. This channel exists to help you understand what your dog has been trying to tell you all along. Now here's where it gets quieter, because the next one happens so softly you might never even hear it. 3. The soft sigh when they lie down next to you. You're on the couch after a long day. Your dog walks over, circles once, drops down against your leg, and lets out this long, slow exhale through their nose, almost like a human sigh. Most people think it's tiredness, maybe boredom, but that sound has a specific physiological signature. It's the activation of the parasympathetic nervous system, the branch responsible for rest, digestion, and recovery. It only engages fully when the body feels safe enough to lower its guard. That sigh is your dog's nervous system switching from monitoring to I can let go now. They're not bored, they're not tired. They've decided in this exact moment next to this exact person, they don't need to stay alert anymore. It's not dramatic, it's surrender. The good kind. The kind that only happens when trust is absolute. When you hear it, sit still. That moment is more meaningful than you think. Now let's go back to the one I opened with, because what your dog does in their sleep tells you more than almost anything they do while they're awake. 4. Sleeping belly up with their legs in the air. Your dog is asleep on the living room floor, not curled in a ball, not pressed against the wall, flat on their back, paws splayed toward the ceiling, belly exposed. It looks ridiculous. It is also one of the most significant things your dog will ever show you. In the wild, no canine sleeps this way, ever. The belly houses every vital organ with zero skeletal protection. Wolves sleep curled, tucked, spine against something solid, most vulnerable parts hidden. A belly-up position in the wild is an invitation to be killed. When your dog sleeps like this in your home, they are making a statement that defies every survival instinct coded into their DNA. Nothing in this environment is a threat. Not the sounds, not the people, not even the thing that could reach my throat while I'm unconscious. That's not goofiness. That's the deepest form of environmental trust a canine is capable of expressing. If your dog sleeps belly up, you've built something extraordinary. Don't take it lightly. Okay, this next one is going to surprise you, because most people have never thought of it as a signal at all. 5. The play sneeze. You're on the floor with your dog, roughhousing, tugging on a rope, rolling around, and right in the middle of it, your dog lets out this sharp little sneeze. Not a real sneeze, more like a quick, deliberate puff of air through their nose. Most people ignore it completely. Some think their dog inhaled a bit of dust. but behavioral researchers have identified this as a deliberate social signal. Dogs deploy the play sneeze specifically to communicate that everything happening right now is play, not conflict. It's a real-time trust broadcast. Your dog is telling you and telling themselves, this is safe, this is fun, nobody's actually fighting. Dogs who are anxious during play don't sneeze, they freeze, or they escalate the sneeze only. The appears when the dog is relaxed enough to stay in the game and confident enough to communicate within it. It's not an accident, it's a conversation, and your dog is saying, I'm having the time of my life right now. Next time you hear it, keep playing, you're doing something right, and that connects directly to the next one, because it's the same kind of trust showing up in a completely different way. 6. Leaning their full body weight into you. You're standing in the kitchen making coffee. Your dog walks over and presses the entire side of their body into your legs, not nudging for food, not asking to go outside, just leaning, full weight, like they'd fall over if you stepped away. Most people read this as neediness, clinginess, a dog who can't give you space, but what's actually happening is one of the most sophisticated bonding mechanisms in the animal kingdom. It's called co-regulation, the process by which one nervous system uses proximity to another to stabilize itself. Researchers at the University of Jyväskylä in Finland measured heart rate variability in dog owner pairs and found that their autonomic nervous systems synchronized. When the owner was calm, the dog was calm. The synchronization was strongest during direct physical contact. Your dog isn't being needy, they're plugging into your nervous system. That lean is their way of saying, your calm makes me calm, and the science says it works both directions. Let them lean. You need it too. We're getting close to the end now. But the next one is the behavior that, once you understand it, will change how you see your dog forever. 7. Bringing you their most prized possession. You walk through the front door after work. Before you can even set your bag down, your dog is there with something in their mouth. Not just any toy. The disgusting, half-destroyed, squeaky thing they guard from every living creature in the house. And they're dropping it at your feet. Most people think the dog wants to play fetch. And sometimes, sure. But watch closely. Half the time, they don't even want you to throw it. They just want you to have it. In canine social behavior, this is resource sharing, one of the rarest trust displays a dog can perform. Dogs are naturally possessive of high-value items. Offering one voluntarily goes against every guarding instinct hardwired into their biology. Think about what that actually means. Your dog isn't asking for a game. They're giving you the thing they love most because you're the one they love most. It's not play. It's devotion in the only currency they have. When it happens, take it. Hold it for a second. Acknowledge what just passed between you. And now, the one I mentioned at the very beginning. 8. The quiet look across the room. Remember at the beginning when I said there's one behavior most owners see every day and have no idea what it means? This is it. You're sitting on the couch. Your dog's across the room, and for no reason they look at you. Not staring, not begging, not tilting their head at the sound of a rapper. Just a soft, relaxed gaze that holds for a few seconds before they look away. Most people barely notice. If they do, they assume the dog wants something. Food, a walk, attention. But in 2015, researchers at Asabu University in Japan measured oxytocin levels in 30 dog owner pairs during mutual gaze. When a dog looks softly at their owner and the owner looks back, both experience a simultaneous surge of oxytocin, the same neurochemical that floods a mother's brain when she holds her newborn for the first time. No other animal on Earth triggers this loop with humans, not cats, not horses, not wolves raised from birth by people. This co-evolved exclusively between dogs and humans over 15,000 years. Your dog isn't asking for something, they're bonding with you at a chemical level. That soft look across the room is a love letter, written in neurochemistry, and every single time you look back you're writing one too. So tonight, when your dog rolls onto their back with their paws in the air, when they sneeze in the middle of play, when they press their weight into your leg or drop their favourite toy at your feet, know what you're actually looking at. Not silliness, not neediness, not habit. You're looking at a creature whose entire biology was shaped across 15,000 years to find safety in one place, right next to you. And every one of these behaviors is them telling you, in the only language they have, that you got it right. If this changed how you see your dog tonight, subscribe and leave a comment. Which of these does your dog do the most? And if you want to understand what's really happening when your dog follows you from room to room, that's the next video. The answer is not what you think.